Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you're here. This is going to go up a day later than I was planning to, so forgive me. I'll try to explain things as we go. But today is my Sephora sale haul. I also have my Ulta, like their rival sale that was just before the Sephora sale. I have that 20% off haul too. I'm just going to kind of combine them and show you what I picked up, which was way too much. Before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know what you picked up from the sale as well, because I want to know what people are getting and what is not good. Like Lizzie did her haul and she did influence me, and I took stuff off of my wish list from that were at a couple different stores because of what she was talking about and her disappointment in items. So that was very helpful. Anyway, I did not do a BOPUS order because the first day of the sale, because I'm Rouge, it was not working. I was trying to get it. I was trying to do it through the app because the app was doing a different, like a challenge. So there was 4 things, and then if you do all 4 of them, you get bonus points. I'm not going to do all 4 of them because I don't need any clean hair care from Sephora, because I don't need to spend that money on something that I'm not really interested in. So I put in an order, tried to do BOPUS, it wouldn't work. Put in a Kohl's order for BOPUS. Most of my items were canceled, so I had to put in another order and have them shipped anyway. And I was like, this is ridiculous. So that's part of the reason why it is late. I did end up putting a BOPUS order in yesterday. It is ready for me to pick up today, but I did not get to it because I could either come here and film, or I could deal with the mall and go pick up my order. And yeah, just with everything else that's going on. I'll give an update on my mom in the next video. It'll be my Ipsy unboxing. There'll be kind of an update. And so the last things that I ordered, those are going to be in my next perfume haul. Just be wary of that I have 2 little travel sizes because I had to do a $50 BOPUS order. And I was like, okay, I'll get these 2. And it came out right above that $50 threshold. Okay, you're probably sick of me talking already. Let's get started with Sephora. First up, I picked up a Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultrafine Mist. I really like this one. Mine that's on my desk right next to me is almost empty. I have the Emco one that's like a dupe. It's not that great. I probably am going to try to work on that one first before I go into this one, but I love this. And so I do usually pick up one of these during the Sephora sale because I really love it. So I picked up that. One of my challenges was, I think, $25 in skincare. So I got that and it wasn't quite $25. So I had the full size of this on my loves list, but I didn't want to spend that much money. So I just got this little guy. This is only an ounce. So this was $10. It's a little much for $10, but I really like this cleanser too. So for that 100 bonus points, I went with that because it seemed like that would be kind of a good way to go. Then let's see, what else did I get? I almost skipped over these. I picked up 2 of the Sol de Janeiro scents. I smelled all of these in Kohl's the day before because I had ended up picked up my BOPUS order at Bath & Body Works, and there was a Kohl's right close, so I ran in, smelled some things. So I decided to get the Refresco Paraiso, and I'm not sure what I think about this one. I kind of like it, but at the same time, I'm like, there's something that I don't necessarily love from it. So our notes are rainforest, orchid, sea breeze, and Brazilian blue cactus. There's like this light refreshing, but there's a little bit of almost a tartness. I think it must be from the cactus. I didn't like the lemon one. The first time I smelled it, it smelled like a lemon cleaner to me. So I was like, no, this is not good. I think maybe it was the strips I was spraying on, because this one, my Cheeky Bikini, also smelled off. It smelled like popcorn. And I think somebody might have put used strips back in. But this one I did end up spraying on skin, and I sprayed that one on skin. When I sprayed the lemon the next time I went in, it was better, but it still wasn't one that I really liked. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite of the 3. It is apricot nectar, crushed orange blossom, and sheer vanilla. It's a nice, light, fruity, more of a springtime scent. So I think this will be kind of a nice one. Is it as good as my Karaoke Crush or my 48? No, this is definitely like mid-tier for me for Sol de Janeiro. Same with the Refresco. Yeah, but not my favorites. They're nice. I don't think you're missing anything if you didn't get them. So this is Guava Granita. This has been on my loves list since the end of last summer. I went through a travel spray of this. I had it on my wish list. I didn't get it during the fall sale because I was like, why am I going to get a summer perfume in November? And I was waiting for this one. I was hoping they might do a different deal because for my Emmy Nectar, they did like in a gift bag, like a, you know, kind of like this type of thing. And then it came with a travel size for basically the same price, but they didn't. So I just picked this one up. Do I have notes? It's a lovely, like super fruity, tropical. Oh, it's so good. I was really obsessed with guava last summer and I cannot wait to wear this in the heat again. So Guava Granita, it's a really sweet type of a fragrance. Very happy with that. This is the Harlem Perfume Co. It is their discovery set. So you have 6 scents in here and it's just a little slide. The packaging feels very light, but also this is more sustainable, I feel. So our notes, we have Golden Muse, Showgirl, Langston, Billy, Josephine, and Speakeasy. I think they're going to be really fun to try. I don't know if they're all going to be my speed, but this was on my radar because of Holly, and so this was the one that I decided to get. I was thinking about getting the Brown Girl Jane again because I'm pretty sure the last one I got was not marked right, but I decided not to do that. Then they had the free gift that you could put in with that worked with the code. I really just wanted the Joe Malone new sample, but it wouldn't work. But these worked. So for some reason I got the Sephora and Diff. And so it comes in a case like this. This is not going to fit into my little tiny purse. So that's a little frustrating, like the size is so awkward. It does come with a cleansing cloth as well. This was like in a sack. This is what they look like. They do have like the little Sephora S on the side. And I've worn them a couple times and they're nice enough. They're fine. But guess what? They sent me 2 pairs. They did not send me any samples. I did not get my requested samples, which was disappointing because I wanted to try the Danesse and Myrix concealer, but I did get 2 pairs. So, you know, I've been breaking glasses here and there. I broke a pair in January as I was leaving for the airport and I had to run back in. I was waiting for my Uber and I was like, so yeah, I don't know why they sent me that, but I got 2 pairs of the sunglasses, which is fine. I will either give them away or they might come in handy for our trip, depending on how my mom's doing. But let's talk Sephora and Kohl's, because I did put in an order. Only one thing the store had in stock, and so that's why I went back and smelled the Lemonada one again. I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Soulmates face palette. I wanted this last year. Like, it's been on my wish list for over a year. I thought it was cute, but I did not want to pay full price for it because it's ridiculous, the price. And then it was sold out, but my Kohl's store still had them. They were still online too. So I got the Pillow Talk Flawless in Rosewood. I liked this shade a little bit more than the bright pink one. That didn't seem like me as much. It's mostly because it's a fun compact. Let's do Airbrush, which is just like that. And then we'll do the Love Blush. Ooh, looks a little dark. That is a little dark, but I think we can blend it out and it will look good. Yeah, I think that will work. And then the Airbrush just underneath. Oh, it brightens. I think that will be nice. So I thought, you know, I'm going to get it. I was really shocked when I saw them in the Kohl's store and I was like, I gotta get this first thing. Make sure that they still have them. And almost a week later, they still did have some of them on the shelf. So you might ask, what were the things that you ordered that were canceled? Well, first one up is this little set from Fenty, and I did not see this on the Sephora site, and it is the Guava Goodies. So it's a hydrating lip and body duo. You have the Fenty Treats Hydrating and Strengthening Lip Oil, and then the Butter Drop Whipped Oil Body Cream, and they're just, well, the one's a full size and the other one's not. I think this was like 35, probably ridiculous amount, but I have gone through one full lip oil from Fenty. I have another one that is about halfway. It's the passion fruit. It actually, the packaging, like the image looks very similar, but different coloring. So let's give it a little sniff. I'm not going to open it. Yeah, it does smell nice. I know I like their lip oils, so that was nice. And then we have the Fenty Drop. I know this stuff is expensive, and I know it's so oily. It makes it a little hard to use, but oh, like I said, I've been kind of obsessed with guava. It does smell nice. It's a little lighter than I was expecting it to be, but that was the first thing. And then against my better judgment, I did pick up these because I didn't see these on the Sephora site. They're the little one. I'm a sucker for small bottles. So I picked up the two new Kayali. I haven't been buying Kayali. I've been really trying to avoid Kayali. You know, they're so expensive and I don't feel like they last very long. And I feel like the dupes that have been coming out smell just as good, last longer on me. But I really love peach and pear. So I did pick up both of them. I did smell them in store, which is part of the reason when I saw them on the website, I was like, oh, I should get them. My eat-ins last, you know, I'm lucky if I get 2 hours out of them, which is a lot when these are $32 or a 1 ounce is like $100. Yeah, it's a little much for the longevity, and they're kind of simplistic fragrances in the long run if we think about them. But there we are with that. Now let's move on to Ulta, because there was a couple things that I was thinking about getting at Sephora, but Ulta swooped under them. Also some really cool stuff from Ulta. So first up, just basic things, not too exciting, but I'm excited about them. I picked up two of the new Tree Hut scents. I picked up Preppy Peach, which is peach, plumeria, and sea salt. These both smell nice. I don't know if they're my favorite scents though. And then Lychee Kiss, which is lychee extract, mandarin extract, and shea butter. Anyway, I do love the Tree Hut scrubs, so I picked up those two when they were 20% off. They were 20% off again, which I thought was kind of funny. But I was putting in an order and I was very careful about what I got. Anyway, I picked up another Happy Skin. This is from Lush. This is the enzymic facial exfoliator. It's just looks kind of like that. Mine is looking a little darker than that, the one I currently am using, but this doesn't expire till 27. I think this is a really nice face scrub, and since I can get it 20% off at Ulta, why not? I mean, that really helps. We're going from the maybe not as exciting things, but I did pick up this pack of scrunchies. They were half price, so I think they were $5 and they were 20% off. I just wanted some different colors in satin because I usually, when I'm wearing my hair down, I usually have it in a scrunchie. So I liked the purple. I did wear this one the other day and it's a nice, they feel nice. They work nicely. So I picked up that. I got my diamond exclusive gift, which is from Bloom Effects. It's a Royal Tulip Dewdrops. I think it's a serum. I need to look because it really doesn't say anything on the packaging, but there was that as a free gift just because it was on the table there. This one I might end up returning. Oh, I don't know if I have time to return it. I need to look. This is from Balmain. This is the Destin de Balmain. I thought I was really going to like this. I did get a sample of this and I sprayed it on and I was not pleased with how it worked with my skin chemistry. So I think I'm actually going to end up taking this back. I need to check on my dates, but yeah, was not super a fan of how it performed from that sample. And it was like, you know, one of those samples that I order on Facebook and Instagram. They'll be like, oh, would you like some samples? And I'm always like, yeah, let's try them. Okay, what I am, well, almost most excited about we have another perfume after this that I'm also very excited about. But I picked up the Le Monde Gourmand sets. These were $34 for 2. So actually, I think, no, these are smaller than the ones that they sell at TJ Maxx. So I have 2 each. This one is Potion Enchanté, and then Fête de Vanille. The other one is Rouge de Coeur and Melody d'été. Oh, I probably butchered. I'm trying. But I'm very excited about these. I need to grab out sprayers though. If you didn't know, I am a huge Alice in Wonderland fan. So when I saw these were coming out, I knew I wanted to get them. And I decided to get the smaller ones because, well, they were more economical. But I also liked that the box had the artwork on it as well. So I felt like you got a little bit more artwork, because the other ones that I've gotten in the past haven't had any artwork at all. I mean, any boxes when they get shipped. All right, let's try the Rouge de Coeur, which is the Queen of Hearts. I feel like this is going to be kind of rosy. If I remember looking at the notes, but not absorbing them. Oh, this is very light. I don't think I would immediately peg this as a rose scent. It's a little bit powdery, not overwhelmingly powdery. Sweet though. Yeah, it's a very light, powdery floral. It's very pretty. It has a sweetness to it. That's better than I thought it was going to be, actually. And then we have Melody d'été. And this one I was also a little bit nervous about. I think the next 2 are the ones that I was most excited about. This one sprayed out. That's not cool. I don't need you leaking. I'm not a fan of this one. It doesn't necessarily smell like tea. It smells familiar, actually. It's kind of, I feel like it might be in the realm of like Narciso Rodriguez, but I don't want to say that like definitively, because those are not scents that I own or like wear, but there's something about it. It's kind of almost a blankness there. But I'm not a big fan of that one. But let's see our 2. These should be gourmands, so I'm a little bit more excited about those. We once again have the artwork, but this box is blue. And these were $34. It's funny to me because they are actual stickers on the boxes, so I can take the stickers off, which I'm a little bit excited about. This blue is crazy. I have never seen a perfume that is blue like that. We got to spray that one first. That one's just screaming at me. So this is the Potion Enchanté. It almost smells like some, like maybe blue coconut in there. There's some sweetness. There's also like something a little marine, like salty. Not loving that. Not loving that like salty marine undertone. If it was just the top, I would like it. So actually, not my favorite. So far, the Rouge is the one I would be most likely to wear. And then we have the Fête de Vanille, which I'm thinking is like a vanilla tea party. This is very sweet, creamy marshmallow with some fruit in there. Kind of similar along the lines of Yum Bougie marshmallow, but not as fruit heavy, like more of the whipped cream kind of a note. It is nice. I think it is very sweet though. I don't know how much I would, like I would wear it, but it would be one I'd want to wear a little sparingly. So I think this one, the Rouge, the Potion Enchanté, and then the tea one would be my least favorite. And those are going to go back in their box so I can display them, because that sounds like a good idea. Then we have my last purchase, and then I have a gift with purchase, little bag of stuff. So it is the Power of You by Emporio Armani. Claire first brought this on my radar, and I was like, ooh, that sounds really good. I got to kind of look through Ulta one day. I was picking up an order for the 21 Days of Beauty. It was my last one. And there was a perfume guy there, a rep, and he tried to sell me something, and I kind of went around and smelled different things, but I was not going to buy anything without a coupon. So 20% off. I just got the little 1 ounce. It is slightly tart but sweet, very fruity, very refreshing. There's an undertone of like a little bit of creaminess there. The juice or the liquid looks very similar to like La Belle. I'm very excited to wear this. I have not worn it yet, but it is one that I'm happy about. So last thing I have for today is this sack of goodies. Let's quickly go through what I picked up. Oh, this might have been a vitamin C set, looking at what I just pulled out. So we have Pacifica Treatment Glow Baby Super Lit Booster Serum with Kakadu, plum, and vitamin C. Let's see. So that's what it looks like. I'm probably going to leave it in the box for right now. Then we have Strivectin Multi-Action Super C Retinol. Okay, this is one I will probably use at night. Retinol is one that I don't have a lot of backups of, so I'll put that in the place of that. We have the Mad Hippie Vitamin C Serum. I've used one of these before. Then we have the La Roche-Posay Pure Vitamin C12 Oil Control Serum. Interesting. Get rid of that. We have Lift Active 16% Pure Vitamin C Brightening Serum. I think that must be in my, there it is, from Vichy. Then we have Dermalogica Biolumin C Serum. Let's see what that one looks like. Just another little guy. I have so much vitamin C serum. I might have to start using this on my neck and chest. Oh, I like this one. CEO from Sunday Riley, 15% vitamin C. Then we have Tula Brightening Treatment Drops Triple Vitamin C Serum. And finally, it is from Charlotte Tilbury, the Dark Spot Correcting Radiance Recovery Serum. And that's what it looks like. So that is it for my Ulta 20% off and my Sephora sale haul. Let me know what you picked up, if you overlapped with any of these, if any of them you were curious about. Let me know down below. I will be planning to do a video with the Harlem at some point. We'll see. Wait, life is a little crazy right now. There'll be an update on everything that's going on. Well, not everything, but kind of an update on my next video, which will be my Ipsy for April. I wanted to say March and then May, and I was like, nope, what's in between those two? So anyway, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.